Ages never exist. Agents of the resistance, listen.
Alright, so let's finally try and do a walk around without the camera turning off on me. So I'm going to try and do a walk around of the bike and go over everything I've got. Everything that I've got. Yeah, so let's try that out. I am on a, as most of you guys know, 2010 or 2010 R1, and this is what I would consider my completed build. The bike to me is done. So let's see if I can go over some of the modifications for you guys. Start up front. I've got a, what is that? That is a Powerbronze shield. I like Powerbronze because it doesn't have any of the cuts in the windscreen. It's usually just nice and sloped and slanted and stuff like that. They've got plenty of other designs and stuff like that. I don't remember my block off plates. I can't remember who I went through with these guys. Obviously I went with ASV levers. I've had Pazzo, I've had CRG, and I've had some knockoff brands before on other bikes, but ASV's done me pretty well for the levers. I did, however, go with the CRG Aero bar end mirror. Love that thing. Fantastic. A lot of questions I get are the race rails or cage or whatever the hell you want to call it. These are Racing 905's street rails, so they're not too obtrusive, but there's no way that you can drag me with these things on. I am also currently in the GP shift pattern, so it's one up and down the rest. Moving back, most notably, is the Toce exhaust that everybody's pretty much now has for this fucking bike. I went with an integrated turn signal a long time ago, and I basically just had to get rid of it, so I moved the turn signals down to the pegs with LEDs and shit, so it gives it, I mean, you can actually see them. In the rear I'm running a Bridgestone Battle X S20, 20S, 20 something, fucking 20 something. It's 200 in the rear. I wanted a little bit wider stance. Still got some boogers from the track. Yeah. And then, oh wow, what else? I think I've got a Can-N filter in on the underside and the inside of that. I went with a manual cam chain tensioner since Yamaha's sucks a lot and they always go out, even the replacement ones. I went with Glafer steel braided lines on the front and rear brakes. That's pretty much it for the noticeable components of the bike. Some of the little discrete components I've got the DDM tuning HID headlights. I went with a 35 watt at 5K. It's pretty much the most white I can get. I also went with DDM tuning for these little LEDs. I also swapped out all the LEDs that I had for my truck with the same thing, so the interior lights are LED. With this LED strip that I have, I went with Customdynamics. They're not really a sport bike kind of LED company, but they have a lot of great LEDs. Those are the same as the turn signals in the rear. I might be swapping out the rear turn signals for like some of these, a little bit more discreet LEDs. So yeah, and most recently that finished off my build, I got some carbon fiber pieces. I obviously had the belly pan for a little while, but they finished off, well, I finished off with the front World Superbike style front hugger. Really cool. It covers up the forks, but that's legitimate carbon fiber, as well as the under belly pan. That's not in focus. I'm having to manually focus since this thing doesn't like doing shit on its own. Belly pan, and then I went with the rear swing arm covers that are carbon fiber, and the carbon fiber hugger. That I really hated the stock hugger on the R1. It kind of sucked. So those. I've got custom tailor rim tape. Shit is the legitimately brightest reflective rim tape I've ever seen on the market. Yeah, fuck. What else do I got? I've got like a little gymkhana styling to my rim, so it can be going around, kind of how Ken Block has his going around. I am one tooth down in the front for my sprockets, and stock in the rear. But damn that carbon fiber. Fuck! Shit is clean. Brought back the checker pattern, and kind of like I used to have on the little triangles of the stock fairings for the Yamaha. Let's see, internals. I've got some I've got the PowercommanderV 5 dyno tuned for the bike, and a Speedohealer, which I discussed in a previous video, to compensate for factory and the -1+2. I think regular maintenance, I'm going to need to do the valve adjustment, and I need a fuel pump. But that'll happen soon. I'm rocking my variant, my carbon fiber ghost variant. Focus, come on, there you go. And the Warhawk. I get asked a lot where I get the Warhawk from, and I got them all from Ironhorsehelmets.com. Everything that I'm mentioning in this will be in the description, so that way you guys can see where to get this crap from. Ooh, StompGrip. Fuck, I forgot about the StompGrip. StompGrip is probably the best shit you can add to your bike for grip purposes. It'll hold you in place real good. I've got a Sena Bluetooth, the Sena S20, as well as the backpack for recording purposes. Focus! I don't even know if it's focused. Fuck it, I give up. But she's really fucking dirty. I need to get her nice and spruced and cleaned up. But that carbon fiber though. And I got all these nice resistance stickers all over my rims and underside and all that other shit that I've got. Oh, I went with an aftermarket key. I think I fucking got this shit from China or some shit. But I hated that little dinky key that they give you. So I got like 4 sets of keys now. So yeah. And oh, I don't want it to drop my helmet. This is it. This is the completed R1 in my opinion. I don't need to do anything else to it. She's all done. And then now on to my next build.